Alright. Good morning. Morning. It's once again already been 3 months since I last streamed Planet Crafter. Primarily mostly action time is what kept me busy from doing the other games. The other games I've just been taking my time with, that's why they take a while for me to stream once so often. Except for Minecraft, because Minecraft I'm leaving that to the side. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? And again, I'm busting up the Sumeragi cosplay. Might just make this my new profile picture on Twitch and Blue Sky. Since I like it that much. Right. So let's just hop in and then make more progress on Prime. And I think I mentioned it in a previous stream, but yeah, we're planning to add more content to the game. Besides the toxicity DLC. Okay, so I've already got infinite oxygen, so I'm just working on fish right now. Okay, so now I've got the ore extractors from the last stream, so I definitely need to start building those. Doing final power, so just need those items. And then I need to head straight to the osmium mines so I can start mining osmium. So let me go do that. I even have okay, I do have the rod. Then that. And then an iridium rod, which I have plenty. And then titanium. Yeah, can't wait till I finally get my driver's license in the mail so I can just finally start driving on my own and maybe explore some new places IRL that I haven't been to. osmium problem is no more. So with that, I'll have all the osmium that I want. So next thing is... So next thing would be the super alloy, which I am, and which it's close by here. I need to get out of the area. Oh, well, there you go. I can now craft the rods. So now that opens the door to just making a bunch of tier 3 mine rigs. So you got this giant gate here that I've yet to explore. In which there's supposed to be a mechanism here for me to interact to insert the keys, but I've yet to start on the form of life stuff. So I may just get around to that later. Just so I can jumpstart the keys. And you overheard my plan for the stream, so you already know what I'm gonna be doing today, Hellgast. But yeah, good luck at work today. Some rain. You have enough to make a rod out of it. So, just in this case, I'll deplete my entire super alloy supply just so I can make another rig to build one that mass produces super alloy. And then, oh, iridium I've got plenty, so I've not had issues with that, so I'm already on my way to building all the tier 3 rigs. Then probably come back to iridium and upgrade the rig there. Okay, so that's up next. Outdoor farm. Looking forward to that. That will allow me to grow more stuff. Yeah, just no specific goal in mind, just progressing in a terraforming for the stream. And also just harvesting more resources in the mix. to be unlocked besides this? So, pretty much the fusion energy cell coming up. Yep. Which I need the pulsar quartz, which don't have much of right now. So right now I'm only relying on the asteroids to give me that, since I've already depleted the deposit over there in the Crystal Cove. I've got plenty of uranium right now, so I won't focus too much on that. Same goes for sulfur, I've got plenty. So I do need more of the other stuff for right now. And TwitchCon will be uglier than usual. No thanks. Let's see. I definitely do want to get more iron and continue building onto this on my permanent home. So yeah, let me get the rigs up and running, and then I'll focus on that. Well, Return of the King himself. Return of the King of Looting himself. Been a bit, hasn't it, Tartan? Just work been kicking your ass lately, which I can relate now since I am working. Mm-hmm. Right, let's go do super alloy next. I'm also trying my best, at least with this game, to not procrastinate as much. I'm trying my best to avoid as much procrastination as I can, and just focus on other things to keep me company. Or try to focus on something that would be more productive with my time in the game. And I entered the wrong way. So the personal save that I have in Planet Crafter, I'm still working on terraforming Selenia. Yeah, I'm still working on completely terraforming Selenia. I still haven't finished that planet yet. Okay, so that blocks... Wait. Is it because these are in the way? Oh. Alright, and that's super alloy. Never have to worry about running out of super alloy again. Okay, so that's a little bit annoying that I can't put them here. That's gonna be a bit annoying when I start to scale up the production. Alright, take care, man. I guess it's only just this one. I am full. Where's Molly? Construction menu filter. Here we go. The next extension. I'll get to aluminum soon, but I'll hold off on that for right now. Don't really... well, considering that I'm making super alloy, don't really need it as urgently right now. So it can wait. I need bigger storage. I have 100 on me right now. Could sell some uranium rods right now, but I'm gonna have to hold off on that. Okay, yeah, the rocket engines are still valuable for right now. Let's see, Aquala's Selenia, aka the moon. And then toxicity over there. Yeah. If only there was a way to automate this without me having to have it automatically, no, without me having to manually craft it and it automatically takes. Which if it was like fully automated without me having to do anything. I guess you can't rush science sometimes. Or at least in this game specifically, you can't really rush science. Except if you're terraforming the planet, then that's an exception. Right. Do I have the... Okay, I do have the butterfly dome, but not the pen. Except this doesn't do much for insects. Actually, no. Well, for now, it does somewhat, but it's not really that great. I already have it built here, just temporary. Okay, now I can make the energy cells. Okay, I'm 9% terraforming for fish. Okay, so then drone station's up next, but it's gonna cost me a lot of resources anyway, because I have to make this first before I can even build that. I won't unlock that for a good while until I increase my biomass production. Okay. I do need to upgrade this so that I just have my main 6 resource to mine out, just so that I have a production of them each having their own chest, which I'll probably get around to that later. Since I can make the tier 3 rigs now. It will take about almost all the iron I have with me and continue to develop my soon-to-be permanent base. Which, if you haven't been watching if you haven't been watching the last few Planet Crafter streams, basically, I'm trying to build a permanent base based on like the Japanese style homes, or just basically what I'm trying to build basically is like a space age version of like a Japanese home, with like the outer square, and then inside is like a little courtyard that I can go out to if I feel like it. In this case, it'll just be on a platform that I could just go out to. Which has still got a long way to go in developing that. And then, since the 3x3 domes exist, I'm basically building this so that when I do upgrade to the 3x3 domes, I can just simply dismantle these and then put them in place. Which is the plan for how I want this to go. Plenty of iron, which is good for more, so I can make more of the platforms, but I'm not seeing a lot of titanium around. Which would probably be the next, which would probably be good to build the next rig on, specifically for titanium production. Oh, wait. Probably because of this. Maybe that's what it's doing. Okay, that is weird. So, pretty much how it's, or pretty much how I want it to look. I just need to add 3 more, then basically that's only just part of the full base. So I am planning to make this pretty huge, so I've still got a long way to go. Since I'm planning to expand over there, but not too close to like the little rocks over there in the hills. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to go for here. And then maybe like for like the corridors, do like 4 of these, and then I just build another one of these like 3x3 domes. Or hovels, I mean. So it's basically, I have 1 hovel, and then I separate it by 4 hovels, which would be the corridor to the leading to the other one, and then vice versa. Have it all loop around, and that's what the home base will be looking like. The more I keep building on it. Actually, since I'm here, might as well go collect more osmium. Which, it's already nice and full, that chest, so... Same goes for the super alloy, might as well go collect that to make another rod. And I'll just build another rig that produces titanium. And then the second one will be iron, of course, because I need titanium and iron to make the hovels. Silicone I'm good for now, since it's just mainly for like doors and the other electronics, which I still see some on the ground there at my permanent home base, or my soon-to-be permanent home. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're curious, Tartan, Here's the cosplay in full that I got on. Didn't really take me that long to draw out and finalize, considering that I've changed the way how I draw these days, in which I do more of a painting style drawing. Painting style as let's say I missed a few spots, I can just easily just color them in and then be done with it. Makes it much faster for me to do, instead of having to do the line work and then color right after. Since line work, I just use that in the details of like the drawings that I make. And for whenever I make new assets for Leniri. As one at a time. Alright, let's make titanium. Yeah, once I do get my new permanent base up and running, I'm definitely going to be moving all of these over there. Or just practically almost all of this stuff here, I'm gonna move to my new permanent home. The only thing I'm probably gonna leave here is like the pressure machines, the heaters, and the space rig. And then just set up like a basic base here. Which all that's just gonna be heavily reduced. Or heavily downsized to just like a small base. You probably should also know this, Tartan. Like, if you watched me for years, like, you should know what's coming up for August, for me. If you do. Or if you do, know. Let's see. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so for y'all love iron over there, titanium is what I need more of. Just so I can continue building. What would be a better pathway than this? I don't want to build a better entrance to my soon-to-be permanent home, because I could just traverse through all the rock and stuff, but I want something smoother. Alright, since I... Okay, definitely need to move that. Since I have this built here, I need to rearrange it. And move the staircase to here. There we go, that's better. And now I have room. So... don't have walls for the time being, so... just gonna put all the chests here. So I need to go gather some cobalt, which there should be plenty around here. Full inventory. Okay. I'll just keep it simple. Want to sort the outside here. There we go. It's not much more clean. Definitely do the same here. Yeah, so pretty much this is what I'm looking at here. And then, yeah, just fill this up with more square platforms, since I am gonna make like some kind of outdoor patio of sorts. So, this is how it's looking so far. I said five hub holes. So if I'm going for the 3x3 thing to expand my Japanese style space home. I still need a shitload of iron. So we'll get that rig going next. Oh, if you're still there, Tartan, yeah, it's been a while since you joined. I now have text-to-speech commands. So if you've saved up a bunch of channel points, you can use text-to-speech, or you reply to me with like a text-to-speech command. When you go down to the channel points, you'll see like a bunch of text-to-speech redeems that you can use. Just a few examples. I've got a Rick Harrison one, Joey Diaz one, and Jeremy Clarkson one. And then I made 2 custom TTS ones. Do I have the shredder? Okay, I can make drones now, but still too expensive. Yes, I do. I already had the tier 2, 1, tier 3 is left to upgrade. Or what did I unlock? Oh, the construction menu. Which would be very beneficial to me. Okay, I have enough actually to make it. And no more seeing low-tier items. Which makes this even more useful. Probably won't even bother with the excess chest anymore. Because I need to make the aluminum. Or I need to mass produce aluminum now. Just so I can still continue to make the super alloy rods. So that got some vegetation. No more running out of aluminum again. Keep that on my hot. Just gonna keep that pin since just be going back and forth to getting that resource. So, for those watching right now, I'll let you in on something, which I'm currently working on creating my next event. Currently planning out how I want that event to go and stuff, which around like Friday-ish, I'll make like an announcement of what that event will be. Which if you're in the Discord, you get first dibs on the announcement, but if not, then you'll just have to look for the announcement on my Blue Sky. Unless you only come into the streams, then this is the best way you can figure that out. Okay, I like it when it's full. Now I just need to automate it so I don't have to do all that work anymore. Which, once I get enough resources, that will be soon. And once I unlock certain items that I can use in that advanced crafting, then yeah, that will change that will change things. And the first full batch of titanium is here. I'll just put all this stuff here for now. Goodbye to that. Hello to tier 3. And now we have iron. Fully produced iron. Just keep that there since I am going to bring that to the construction site. Bring some of this cobalt too. It's got plenty of silicone. Yeah, just dump all that in there. Okay, that won't be for a good bit, so what's next? So, butterfly farm. A better one. So once that's unlocked, I'll just move all of the butterfly larvae there. However, I just unlocked the farm. Let's see, and I got the materials. I actually got the materials for that. Let's see, so then soon enough I'll just basically make this completely obsolete. I'll build it down here. just need to make sure that I still have... Okay, yeah, I'm running low. So I need to build another fusion generator. Yeah, I definitely need to scale up the power production. Oh. At the moment, I don't have anything to amplify power production yet. Don't have enough terror tokens for the time being. So I definitely need to start selling stuff so I can then get terror tokens to purchase energy production or energy amplification. So, don't need these anymore since I can now grow 3 times the amount of beans down here. Let's say so, probably. If I do build another one, I'll probably scale up mushroom production next. For bioplastics. Okay. Tier 2 beacon, tier 1 lights. Okay. So that needs to be upgraded. that's much better. Well, no longer useful here since I've already unlocked infinite oxygen on the planet, but when I do go to the other planets, very useful. Until I eventually unlock oxygen for those planets too. We got aluminum. Let's see. So I guess once I get uranium up and running, I wanted to launch rockets for uranium just for the heat. No. Yeah, just for heat, and then the iridium for pressures only from now on. So, right, the third satellite I need to launch so I can increase my zoom. I can zoom out even farther. So far right now from my new home base, I've got a part of it completed now. Still got a long way to go. I guess maybe enough to probably just teleport here frequently. Why is it doing that? Okay, weird bug. Hmm. Two, three, four, five. It's no, it will. Because I definitely need to bring it much closer to the sandfall. So I've definitely got to dismantle all of this and then start over. And obviously bring it at a higher elevation. Okay. Okay, now I got more room to expand properly. And now at a much higher elevation here. Yeah, because, yeah, this could work. There you are, Imashi. Was wondering when you would reply. What kind of toes? Oh, okay. Understandable. Oh, it was for Tartan, like, since it's been a while since he last joined in the stream, that I have text-to-speech, redeemed now. I did also tell you that as well a little while ago. But now that you know it, go ahead and feel free to use them.
like it up my butt.
You knew exactly what you wanted to say, Jeremy. How many channel points do you have right now, Tartan? Since I know, like, you haven't come to streams as often, but I'm curious. 60. A subscription, oh hell yeah. 60 after that, okay, and then you subscribe, so that multiplies the amount of points you'll get. Sweet. Thanks for subscribing, man. Now you have full access to my channel emotes. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks. Let's see. Yep, there you go. All the emotes. And you have a nice little founder's badge next to your name, since you're among one of the earliest, you're among one of the first subscribers. I think it's like up to 10 people, up to like the first 10 people who have subscribed to me, so you're definitely up there with Caldor, and Amashi, and Helgast. So that makes you the 4th person that's subscribed to me. Now among the legends. Or now among the OGs of the Subscriptions League on my channel. And the aluminum should be done, and then same with super alloy, I need to go get that. Let's see, an hour and 30 minutes-ish into the stream. So maybe by like the 2nd hour I'll get the uranium production going. And also that subscriber alert, I've updated it. Now it's basically me doing that PogChamp meme in a tank top, or the Ryuko meme where she says, "Fine, I guess you're my little PogChamp. Come here," and it just opens her arms. That's what the drawing's based off. That alert that played when you subscribed. And then I've also updated the other alerts as well, like the bits, the followers, and the raid message as well. Okay. That's still good. I need to go over there. So yeah, by the end of this, I'll probably have almost all the items mass-produced. Which will save me time in having to harvest a lot of items in one go. Or it will save me in having to harvest a lot of items, and I'll just be able to harvest in one go. Soon enough, I'll get drones and I won't have to do much anymore. Just let the drones do all the work. All I'm doing pretty much is just building and more technical work. In other words, the fun stuff. Okay. Why does it keep doing that? That's why the little fuck's in the way. No. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the 3x3. Yep, that should be plenty. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, then one more there, and I can start doing the other 3x3. So, finally some actual progress in my permanent home. Just procrastinated long enough, it was about time I'd made more progress. Actually, yeah, let me save so I don't lose my progress. Alright, let me see. Definitely want to do another poll. No. Prediction. Okay. I'm trying to figure out a good name for this. And I'll run it for like 30 minutes. Let's see, what was that? Fish. Believe, no, yeah, frogs were next. After fish. Alright, prediction has begun. Go ahead and pick what would most likely happen in the end. And you'll just be rewarded with a lot of channel points. I have exactly enough, but I have some spared. almost there. Okay, so what do I need to scale up? Heat needs some more scaling. Right, I am waiting for the tier 5 heater to be unlocked, which won't be for a good while until I increase my biomass production so that it goes faster. So in the meantime, I'll just make more explosive powder. Like all this iridium, so yeah. Also, to remember that I don't have a lot of energy. No, I do have a lot of energy, but just make sure that I have some so I don't run out. So just enough for 2 for right now. Yeah, it's just a lot of back and forth, so the usual with what I do up to now. Or what the usual with what I do up to now in this game. Yeah, I still need a better way to enter over here, rather than go through that crack. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. There. Okay, that should be the 5 I need. Now I need to expand outwards. some free super alloy just sitting there. Yeah, still need so much iron to really get that up and running. And right now what I have, this is only just a small part of the full base that I'm trying to build. Since I'm planning to build it, like, with 2-3 floors, maybe. Then the top, just try to see if I can, like, decorate it in a way where I can get those, like, arched roofs. Like with the Japanese style house. Or if I could find like a space age equivalent to that. What crashed there? Osmium. And a little bit of sulfur in between. Alright, so I got that connected now, and now just for behind over here. So you could see the vision that I'm going with here, just like this giant outdoor area, or outdoor platform, and then just like decorate the middle with something. And then above it would be like the second floor of the base, and then I just move around that. And then add a third floor. Mainly, you know, since I have the lab and all the other facilities, that's how I'm trying to build the space, so it can accommodate all the buildings that I've already unlocked and what I'll be unlocking soon. In other words, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. And by far, to be honest, the biggest project that I've ever done. The closest to that would be like my production facility that I have in my personal save. So I need to work on the windows now, so more iron. Still need a lot more iron. Once I'm able to craft pulsar, then I can start thinking about having automation and teleporters and the rest. Pretty much the more QL stuff. Yeah, once I unlock pulsar, then I can start really focusing on automation and better QLL. Oddly specific number. Probably just build like a second iron rig right next to my permanent base. Yeah, I still feel like a platform would be a be good to have. Just like well, platforms to just drive to my base, but also to like park my buggy onto. Which, again, I would still need a shitload of iron to make that happen. Yeah, let's build it. 2, actually. So I can just speed up the iron production. Okay, I guess I'll do iridium next. Get that up and running. And just that it's on the same level as the platform of the base. I am definitely gonna have to start the platform from there, and then just through that little not crack, there's a name for it, but like ravine, there you go. Build from the base and then through that ravine there, the platform, and then work it down so that I'm able to just simply go up the ramp and then just drive through that ravine, and then I just park my buggy at the front. Probably also move the front door in the middle there. Maybe. Okay, right, rigs. I should still have plenty of energy anyway, so yeah. Right. Hopefully that temporarily solves my iron issue. And I say temporarily since I am gonna... Well, I will scale up my production even more once I unlock automation, or once I start building the drone station to develop automation. So, right, I did mention the phases bit in my previous stream, or in like a previous Planet Crafter stream, but I'll say it again. First phase, get the base fully built. Second phase, just move everything in here. Now the third phase would be building the platform where I'll just park the buggy and stuff. And the final phase, the bridge for me to enter, and then head to my or head to my permanent home too. So, taking that into consideration, yeah, it is a lot of iron. It is asking for a lot of iron. Iron that I'm still waiting on to be produced at the moment. So let's go get uranium and iridium up and running. Surprisingly managed to drive through all that. Alright, anyways. Uranium and iridium, and then lastly, zeolite, and then the obsidian. And then that should complete all of the other ore types. The others I still got left to make a rig for. A lot of games that I'm playing, and a couple of them I can actually finish them. It's just taking me a while. Since Action Time and Horizon Walker have kept me busy. And then on top of that, also my job's been keeping me busy too. But I'd bounce that out with doing this, streaming a day, and then if I work at night, then yeah, I'd do a stream during the day if I can. And if I'm not working, then I'm able to stream at night. Okay, looks like the prediction had ended. See how that goes. Okay. Alright, since it's close by, I'll start with the iridium. Then uranium. Probably gonna go with this, because there is another deposit, but it's over there. And I can't be asked, so... I'll just go with the one close by over here. Actually, I don't even need to go up there. I could just set up a rig down here. Hey, iridium's up and running. Alright, so... I've already looted the spot. Yeah, I've already looted the spot. uranium's all set up, so just check back on that later. Okay, still a few more. Okay, yeah, now this is fully depleted. Yeah, I tried to number Greek. You can't mine this stuff, unfortunately. Getting somewhere. Let's see, okay, I need 2 of those. Actually, I might have enough to create 2 portals. So I guess I'll do that then. Alright, no. Because I did go collect obsidian in the previous stream. So I have that. So it goes for that and the steel light, so the rods is what I need. I do need to keep that in mind of the amount of energy they consume. So almost full. Hey, that's the 5 I need. And I'm fresh out of iron. Again. So far this is pretty much what I got for the base. So once the left side's done, then I can finally connect them together. And from there I should be able to just fill in the middle while I build up the rest of the first floor. Which these will come in handy for how I'll build the second floor. So I wanted to be tall enough just so that I have a big, ample outside patio where it doesn't feel too tight to be going out to. And that's perfect. Because I need production increase anyway. Definitely will be using that for the iron. Just gotta make sure that I have enough energy. Could probably also start selling my uranium for more terror tokens at this point. Not that I'm mass producing it. Alright, and portal time. Okay, and okay, before I even put down the second one, I need to make sure that I still have energy. I don't, so I need to build another. Do Do I have enough to build another generator, though? Barely. Just barely. I barely have enough. Okay, and we'll build the other one. We'll set it up right here. So now I've unlocked the ability to teleport now. I don't need to build an additional 2 unless I'm building to other spots. But yeah, I can finally travel between here and my current base efficiently. Instead of having to use the buggy to go back and forth now. How convenient. Rare butterfly larva. Ooh, that one's definitely unique. It provides a higher percentage multiplier. Alright, and now it's clear. And now I've got it ready to connect both of the ends. So let's just get this going. Right, so that's 120, that stays, and we'll add the third that increased the multiplier. There we go. Now I just need to build it. And I have the stuff. Okay, I'll still keep the down, but but for that I only use my best butterflies on there. There we go. And let's produce even more iron. Or produce iron at a faster pace. Like so, insert that, and these are now faster. Just a little faster. That's fine. Alright. One step closer to getting the first phase done. Let's see, tables, yes, but I don't. Actually, you know, I'll make that table for right now. Just so I can build the energy level screen. Alright, now I don't have to make 2 trips just to see where my energy is at. Which you can see that I'm slowly starting to move things in. See how it looks on the map? Oh, you can clearly see it. You can clearly see it on the map. Even zoomed out. It's clearly visible. Let's see. Eric got tier 2. I think it's about time to start selling these. Just get that going. Oh wait, what am I doing? Okay. Butterfly display box. Actually, no. Yeah, I should probably go this route the other way, just it's kind of a pain to drive the buggy through. This is a lot more smoother, so I'm just gonna go over this hill then. Okay. Okay, before I wrap up, I'm just gonna put some more iron onto the foundation and then I'll call it a stream there.
Siempre, siempre. Y con este calor y con esas llamadas. Tengo calor.
I will definitely have doors in the middle so I can access from wherever part I am in the base to the middle. Right now I'm just getting the foundation set up. I'll work on the middle another time. And there we go. Okay, now I've got it ready to connect the rest of the base and have it as one giant square for the first phase. So we'll just save there. Exit main menu, and then I'll switch scenes in a sec. Quit game, and then I'll see who I can raid out to right now. Today is Wednesday. There are some streamers that I would like to raid, but they start a little later. Right now I have two that I follow, but they don't really interest me that much. So okay, now if anything, I'll rate someone that's playing Scrap Mechanic. It's been a while since I did that. The game is getting updated to 1.0 soon, which I will be streaming that myself. Only a matter of time, basically.
We love you.
Just getting the raid message set up. Right, I'll just post in if you want to copy and paste that. Okay, they are accepting raids. This is a streamer called Zach Void, and they're playing Scrap Mechanic, but the early access version before it upgrades to 1.0. So instead of raiding someone playing Planet Crafter, I'll send you guys to them. Tell them hello if you like. Right, and I'll see you Friday for the new series for Rogue Core that I'll be debuting. Right, take care.